Hey guys, it's your girl Derry, aka Sunny, coming at you with another lock update. Alright guys, so I'll let you know that yesterday, Friday the 21st, would make 2 weeks since I have been locked and that I was thinking about washing my hair. Well, I did. I washed it. For starters, I'm coming at you from outside of my home, inside my gazebo. Today's a Saturday, so my beautiful babies are home and they are taking over the common areas inside the house. So here I am outside with a little bit of peace and quiet. You may hear a few airplanes because I do live by an airport, but I'll try to limit that as much as possible or as much as I can. So yesterday I said, it's time to wash your hair. I knew it was going to take me a little bit of time, and if I was going to let it air dry, I needed to do it early in the day as opposed to doing it later at night when I normally have my little piece of serenity and quiet time away from my little ones. But they were at school, so I said, instead of me doing something else, I don't know, let me wash and relock my hair. So, starting with my products. So I did use the Jamaican Lime shampoo as well as Jamaican Lime conditioner and also the Jamaican Lime lock gel. So I did tell you guys I was trying to stay away from products, but what I didn't want to do is relock my hair and it be a complete disaster on the first time around. So I said, let me just go ahead and just try the locking gel and just see how it does with my hair. Let's see if it leaves residue. Let's see if it cakes up with buildup. Let's see what it does, and then we'll go from there. So starting off, I did wash my hair in the shower. I used the Jamaican Lime shampoo, and I will say it was very different from shampooing my loose natural hair. So normally with your loose natural hair, you can get inside of every strand of your hair and you can scrub it and, kind of comb through it and just get every crevices, nook and cranny. But that was not the case with my locks. That was the first kind of difference that I noticed. As I shampooed my hair, the next thing that I noticed is the buildup was trying to escape from my locks. So the buildup came from the original lock and twist gel that I used, the Cantu. It came out in a waxy substance, which that's not what it was when I put it in. It was very thin and loose. So it was weird to squish around my hair and feel this waxy stuff coming out, and it was kind of like a white tint. So that was, difference number one. I've never had that happen because I've never really washed my hair with that amount of product in it. And I'm guessing that the shampoo helps to strip some of the buildup out of your hair. So that was a big difference. As far as the conditioner, so I did use a little bit of the conditioner. It wasn't as thick as the conditioner that I would usually use with my loose natural hair. It was a little bit thinner, but I didn't want to let the conditioner get away from me. What I mean by that is I didn't want it to be so thick that I could not wash all of the conditioner out of my locks. So I used I had it filled up basically in the palm of my hand because that's what I'm used to doing as a loose natural. And I maybe took half of that out of my hand in order to put the rest in my head. So the conditioner actually, it smelled great. It had my hair smelling all mentholy fresh. So I got out the shower. I did use an old t-shirt, just kind of like this one, to dry my hair because I did not want to use a towel and risk having lint inside of my locks or risk my curls being popped by the texture of the towel, because I've had that happen as a loose natural. As a loose natural, I did stop using towels on my hair and I started using t-shirts a bit ago. So I had already knew, with my locks, I'm definitely not going to use a towel. So after that, I said, I'm gonna go ahead and retwist it. Let's just dive in. I turned on some music, got to dancing, got my clips out, and I started retwisting. I'll go ahead and add a picture of me halfway done. It didn't take that long. It was a very stress-free process for me. I just twisted up until I felt a bud, because my hair didn't unravel during, or no, it did unravel. Some of them unraveled, very little, maybe about 3 of them, and I have like 86 locks. 3 of them unraveled, but the rest of them still were locked at the ends, or coiled at the ends. But it was like a bunch of what it looked like new growth or loose hair from like the tip of where my scalp is to maybe about here was pretty loose, but it was like that throughout the time that I've had my coils, because when I first did my comb coils, I don't think I allowed them to dry as much as I should have. So I feel like I took out my clips prematurely, so I didn't get the hold that I would have wanted when I first started. So that was probably mistake number 1, but learning, I mean, hey, it is what it is. So I just pretty much separated my hair, made sure everything was where it was supposed to be, retwisted it up. When I used the locking gel, I used not even the amount of my fingertip. I used probably half of my fingertip, if that, on the retwist, because I already know that it's gonna give me some flakes. I just don't want it to be an outrageous amount of flakes. So I just said, I'm just going to use a little tiny bit of product. And I think through all the videos that I've watched, that is the difference. You can use some product, but just don't use a lot of product. Know how much product you need and how much you don't need. So it was actually a pleasant experience. Retwisting my hair after a wash, and like I said, that was 2 weeks, and I washed it because I just felt like it was just on my mind, and I was just like, girl, just wash your hair, just see what it does. If it unravels, just twist it back up. I mean, you got time, just do it. So like I said, it was a very pleasant experience. I will say it was a better experience than I normally have when I am washing my loose natural hair, because you got to get up in every nook and cranny and crevice in order to get it clean. You got to make sure that there's no clumps of any type of buildup or flakes inside of your hair. I also feel like it was such an easier process to just lock my hair, put it in the clips, let it air dry for a little bit, and then I just used my hand blow dry while I was sitting watching TV, eating lunch, just blowing it dry, just making sure that everything is dry. Usually when I have loose natural hair, I start with the detangling process. Once I'm done washing my hair, I detangle it, I condition it, I have to style it, I have to just make sure that it doesn't just shrink up and I got this little baby fro when really my hair is pretty long. So it was very pleasant. It was very different. I loved washing and retwisting my locks. It was just easier, and it wasn't like my hair was multiplying like when I'm a loose natural. It's like when you're a loose natural and you wash your hair, that thing multiplies every single time you put the comb in it. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and that was not the case with my locks. It was like they were defined, and that's it. That's all I had to deal with. I had to twist 86 times, and I was cool with that. It took me all of about an hour and a half to do my hair, and maybe I'll push it to 2 hours with the drying process, just because I sat there and I just blew it dry. I wanted to keep my clips in for a while, but I had to pick up my kids from school that afternoon, so I did take them out. I don't feel like it was premature because they still look nice and crisp. Right now they're not as crisp as they could be because I did not tie them down last night. I just put my bonnet on and just went to sleep. I didn't really tie them down. I didn't 2-strand twist them. I didn't do anything like that. And I embrace the frizz, so I'm cool with the frizz. I just hope that it just stays in a twist for the most part, in my coil for the most part, until it's time to rewash and retwist my hair in about 3 weeks to a month. We'll see. We'll see how long or how I feel, or how I just want to, maybe I just want to wash it and not retwist it. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to show you guys my hair. I'm going to show you guys what I'm working with. Maybe, there we go. So as you can see, you know, it's subtle. It's just chilling. I'm going to give you the sides here. So it's just doing what it's supposed to do. I'm going to give you the back. And my buds, they've been forming and just, you know, just thriving. Like, look, I got a bud there, down at the bottom. Let's see if I can get it out of there to show you. So right here, I have quite a few right here. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait for my hair to just keep growing and keep budding and just keep living and being free, and just feeling how my hair looks, and my hair feeling how I look, I guess. I don't know, just being free, being happy, just being low maintenance for the most part, because it gives me so much more time to do what it is that I really want to do. Like in the mornings, I'm not messing with my hair for the most part. I'm getting up, I can get the kids ready for school, get them their lunch made, make sure they have their breakfast, just so many other things that I am able to do now that I'm not picking out a fro or maintaining the slickness and trying not to be messy, and just trying to keep up something that I just didn't love. But my locks, I do love them, and I feel the spiritual connection to them, and I just look forward to more of my journey. So that's all for today, guys. I thank you for tuning in. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are watching, just subscribe and get the notification. Hit the notification button, because I'm gonna be back. I'll be back very soon. Thank you, guys.